What is going on, guys? SenjuSayian here, and today I want to talk to you guys about the new Super Saiyan God form that is ironically just called Super Saiyan God Super Saiyan. Now I'm gonna actually refer to it as True Super Saiyan God for the rest of this video. Like, I'm not gonna call it Super Saiyan God Super Saiyan because number one, that sounds stupid, and number two, that's just a mouthful. I kind of want to know what was Akira Toriyama's, what was his mindset? Like, what was he thinking when he was coming up with this name? Like, was Akira Toriyama smoking weed with Kishimoto at one point, and they were just coming up with names for the form and just I don't know. Um, I just want to talk briefly, really just about the way that this new form looks, and really about the Battle of Gods movies in general. Mainly just my thoughts on them, because I don't think I've really said too much about the new movie, and some of you guys might be wondering why I don't really cover, or why I haven't really been covering the Battle of Gods movies, because sometimes I do cover anime off and on. Sometimes I do cover anime movies and stuff that come out off and on this channel, or I sometimes would like to think that I have in the past, or at least I've probably have. Point is that I kind of think at this point, first of all, I just want to get this out of the way to say that I did not like Battle of Gods 1. I did not really like that movie at all. I felt like it was overhyped. I felt like it wasn't as advertised. Like, the majority, like the half of the movie wasn't really serious at all, and you even had Vegeta at one point just like completely out of character. And I know that there was obviously a reason for that, but honestly, it's like it just took me out of the moment. I'm like, okay, is this really Dragon Ball Z? Did this really just happen? Like, it was just one part of the movie that was good, and that was like the latter half where Goku and Beerus are fighting. But other than that, it's like, okay, that movie was kind of stupid. And then the Super Saiyan God form, let me not get started on that because it's just Kaioken. I mean, honestly, there were people that were so hyped when this movie came out, and honestly, I didn't watch it until I believe last year when it came out. Did it come out on? I'm trying to think. Did it come out? I think it came out last year. I'm pretty sure it came out last year. But I ended up watching it last year in English. A lot of people were watching it dubbed. I mean, subbed. I don't really, I've said this before. I don't really prefer watching anime in subbed unless the dub kind of sucks. In which even then, I'm watching stuff in dubbed right now that aren't, isn't really the best dub. But I'll watch it anyway. But the thing is that in those movies, well, in the Battle of God movie, the first movie, like I said, it was kind of underwhelming to me, and the Super Saiyan God form was stupid. It just looked like Kaioken, except for Goku got a lot smaller, which a lot of people did not like. And then now we got this new Super Saiyan God form, Super Saiyan God Super Saiyan, a.k.a. the true Super Saiyan God, which again I'm gonna refer to it for the rest of this video as True Super Saiyan God. So just in case you guys don't know what I'm talking about. But I think what's so funny about these new forms, because I know a lot of people are going to get so hyped. People are already hyped about this new form. I think there's been like a few videos that have surfaced on the internet that have shown the new Super Saiyan God form in action. I do want to say this, that I haven't really been following the new Super Saiyan God movie. I mean, wait, what is it called? I'm trying to think. Resurrection of F. I haven't been, really following that thing like that. Like, here's all I know about that movie. Frieza comes back. There's gonna, Frieza has a god form apparently. It's basically Super Saiyan from Frieza. I mean, honestly, he's all gold. I'm like, oh, okay. It kind of sounds and looks stupid, but okay. Frieza comes back. Apparently Frieza has other henchmen, I guess, because from what I've seen, I guess Frieza has other henchmen. I don't know how many henchmen Frieza has, but okay. there's gonna be a new Super Saiyan God form, and apparently this is the Super Saiyan God form, or at least this is what I'm speculating. I have, like I said, I haven't been reading the manga or anything related to that. Like I said, don't really know too much about the movie, but what I'm speculating, or what I would speculate to you guys right now, is that basically the Super Saiyan God form that we see, or that has just been revealed, basically, that God form is basically the form that Goku would take if if the other Super Saiyans of Videl, well, Pan in Videl's body, Trunks, Gohan, all of them aren't required to to allow him to do that transformation, pretty much. You get what I mean. Basically, he's doing it by himself. He doesn't need anyone else. He doesn't need the other 5 Saiyans to, be around him in a circle like he was in the last movie. So and I think that's what a lot of people are speculating, or have speculated at this point. My thing really with this new form is that it just seems like a recolor. Just like Super Saiyan God, just like the regular Super Saiyan God is like Kaioken, it's like red. We've already seen, well, we haven't really seen Goku with red hair, with the exception of, I think Gogeta's, I think Gogeta, but my thing is just, it just feels lazy, from a character design standpoint, from a design standpoint. This is like the laziest transformation of Dragon Ball Z, next to Super Saiyan God. And I'll even give the new Golden Frieza, it's kind of lazy. I mean, it's just lazy. It's like Akira Toriyama's like, he has no creativity left. So he's like, okay, screw it. We kind of need a new form so that, there's going to be hype around this movie. So we need a new Super Saiyan God form. Okay, let's just recolor this guy. Let's just recolor his hair blue and call it a day, I mean, honestly, it just feels lazy, because I know, if you go way back and you, like, search, Dragon Ball AF, or just any, like, fake Super Saiyan 5, Super Saiyan 6 pictures or whatever online, you can see a lot better designs from people that, were probably kids at the time. I was a kid at the time that I heard about, Dragon Ball AF. I thought that was real when I was a kid. Super Saiyan 5, Super Saiyan 6, I was seeing all these different new forms, and they look cool. They looked way better than this Super Saiyan God crap right now. So, honestly, if you're hyped for this and you think the form looks cool, I mean, I don't know. You must really like stupid forms in your anime. You must be very. I'm not gonna insult. I'm not trying to insult anyone. If you like the new form, that's cool. But I just think it's lazy. I honestly think it's just a lazy recolor. And honestly, they could have done more, because as much as people hate GT, the Super Saiyan 4 form in GT, I know a lot of people would agree, that's probably the best thing about GT. But honestly, the Super Saiyan 4 form that Goku has in GT and Vegeta looks a lot better. It's a lot more creative. It's not generic. It's not just a recolor. Like, the only thing I really hate about the Super Saiyan 4 form was just the fact that, the hair stayed black, and that it was just like his fur turned red. I mean, Akira Toriyama could have actually taken inspiration from the Super Saiyan 4 form to actually create a new Super Saiyan God form. Like, my whole thing with these movies is that, I know how people say GT isn't canon and everything. I would have preferred that instead of, doing these God forms, that we actually got a legitimate canon Super Saiyan 4 form. That way, we can finally just push GT to the side and finally just declare, even though, like I said, it's non-canon anyway, but just to say, okay, here's the real Super Saiyan 4 form. Then in the next movie, it could have been, there's a form even greater than Super Saiyan 4. Now here's Super Saiyan God, and no recolor for, no blue hair recolor. I mean, this is, to me, I just think it's lazy. And here's another problem that I really have with the new Super Saiyan God movie. Well, God, I keep referring to it as that. Revival of F. Here's what I have another problem with with this movie is just the fact that he brought Frieza back for like the 100th time. I mean, Frieza honestly isn't one of my favorite villains in Dragon Ball Z. If I had to pick, it would be Kid Buu and, you know, Perfect Form Cell. I mean, because honestly, the Frieza saga, the whole Namekian saga, where they're on Namek, is kind of boring to me. I didn't really like it. The only part of it that I actually like was, of course, you know, Goku going Super Saiyan for the first time. That was it. I mean, it was long as heck. It had to been the longest saga, you know, next to the Buu saga in Dragon Ball Z. So, I mean, some of you guys can debate on me about that, but I think it's like the longest saga that's in Dragon Ball Z. But, I mean, the thing that's really irritating is just the fact you brought Frieza back out of every character that has been introduced in Dragon Ball Z, well, every villain. You know, why not Broly? Like, here's the thing. Broly has blue hair. You know, his base form had blue hair. He's called the legendary Super Saiyan. Why not make him the Super Saiyan God? And why not make him the villain of the second movie instead of Frieza? I mean, I get that in the first movie, Beerus did say something about Frieza, but I don't know. I just think it's kind of dumb. But, you know, that's all I really have to say. I don't want to really want to drag this video on way too long or anything like that. Let me know what you guys think about the new Super Saiyan God form. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.